Yo ho ho, what's going on everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I've got a pretty unique open concept bunk model floor plan for you by Surveyor. Has 2.5 entrances, outdoor kitchen. There's definitely a lot to love on this, but this is the 2023 Surveyor Legend 276 BHLE. Going to take you on a brief tour today. Down in the description, I am going to copy paste all the specifications, things like length, height, tank sizes, awning size, all that good stuff, along with my contact information, you know, if you are in the market. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys find some value out of it, you know, help me out. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'd definitely appreciate it. Maybe even comment and say hi. But again, it's the 2023 Surveyor Legend 276 BHLE. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So right when you walk in, you're going to notice this is an open concept floor plan, meaning the bunks are not in their own separate room. So it's going to save you, you know, on weight without sacrificing quality, you know, of the actual RV that you're probably wanting. So you do still get this super slide right here. And that comes with, you know, not only your seating, so your dinette, you know, and your Thomas Paine couch, but also extra sleeping. If those two double wide bunk beds back in the back are not enough, this is a pull-out sofa. So it'll pull out, make about, you know, a full-size bed. And then the dinette here does drop down as well. So you can take out those little metal legs and you can rest it right there on those pegs right there and you're good to go. There's also, as you can see here by this little sticker, easy access storage under the dinette. So both those lift up for some really good storage. You're also going to notice the slide height. So for a travel trailer, the Surveyor does a very good job. You know, these are, unless my doctor's lying to me, I'm hoping these are about 6'1¼ because I was told I'm 6 feet and I'd like to remain that way, you know, but we'll see. You also got some accent lighting there up above, which I think looks pretty nice. But another thing that tall slide gets you is look how nice and large those windows are. They're tinted windows. The ones on the side both open up. They all come with blinds, but a really nice good view, you know, of whatever's going on behind you. But again, like I said, open concept, so what that gives you is a ton of space here in the middle, kind of for when you're just hanging out, chilling with family, maybe on that rainy day. There's a lot of workaround room, you know, in places that you can go on this. Right over here, you're going to notice you got your TV. That's on a swivel mount, so that way you can angle it up, you know, wherever that you would like. You're also going to have kind of the two-layered countertops, which is cool. I imagine maybe putting like a couple stools right there, maybe making this like a little drink or breakfast nook. You know, I think that would be pretty darn nice. But you do get a lot of countertop space. They added on a little drying rack, you know, cover there, but that's for your single stainless steel undermounted bowl with some access to the plumbing and some storage there underneath. You're also going to see that it has the central vac system right there. So you got that little footstep, you know, lift and sweep, just like that. You know, kind of clean up the camper. Or, of course, if you look down right here, you do have a little connection where you can put a hose, you know, and kind of use it and you know, clean up all the dust that way. 3 stovetop burner with your Furrion oven. Oven is large enough, you know, to probably put a DiGiorno in there, maybe cook up some cookies, you know, things of that nature. But there's your 3 stovetop burner. And then the backdrop, you know, I like is they put on, now come on. What am I missing here? I swear, they definitely hired me because I'm friendly, but I do try hard. So you got yourself a little cutting board that also doubles up as a backsplash. You know, if you're cooking up some bacon or something like that, just really, you know, keeps things from spilling. I also put a little decorative Surveyor cup there, which is pretty nice, I suppose. Got your Furrion microwave, little cabinet right there. To the left of the refrigerator, you have big open pantry space, which is nice on both top and bottom. And then this Furrion refrigerator is pretty darn cool. It's going to be the residential style, but it is a 12 volt, so it'll run off the solar, you know, that's attached to the top of this camper. But what I like about the 12 volt is it mimics that of a residential refrigerator in terms of functionality. So, you know, your frozen stuff will stay frozen. Your refrigerated stuff will stay refrigerated, whether or not the sun's beating down on the other side. You know, in the gas and electric, more typical, you know, RV refrigerators, that can actually be a problem if it's getting a little bit too hot outside. You know, maybe your ice cream would be kind of a buttery texture or something. So I like how they added that in. Right up here off the back, you have your double wide bunk beds with the Teddy Bear Bunk series, so really nice and comfortable. You're also going to see you have a light and then 2 USB ports, and you also get a big window right there, not only for a good cross breeze, but to make it feel a little less claustrophobic when you're sleeping. And then right down here, this is pretty interesting and not one that a lot of travel trailers have, but I think a lot of them should have. You have this foldable bunk right here. So this is just sitting up. You got the door out the back. I imagine when you're traveling, you got all these kids, you're trying to put some stuff in here. You open that up, and man, you could put bikes in there, you know, or whatever, a whole bunch of totes stacked up. You also get the same setup as the top bunk. So you have the 2 USBs. You know, obviously this can flip down, and then you have another window that's also an emergency exit in case you need to get out, you know, in a hurry. And then, of course, you also have a ladder, you know, to help them get in and out. As we head back here, you got your bathroom with its own separate entrance, which is nice when you're out there playing around, you know, getting muddy. You know, it's nice to have one place to kind of track in the dirt, help keep minimalizing, you know, I guess the kind of dirtiness, the filth that your kids will bring in. Decent sized shower, nothing to complain about there, nothing to brag about either, but, you know, kind of gets the job done for sure. You got that. Little place to hang up some towels, and then you have a fan right up there to help you kind of keep some air circulating. And then on the Surveyor also, they do the porcelain throne foot flush. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. Got the mirror, show off those bowling guns. This thing's about to win the money tonight. The league is about halfway over, so it's a good turning point. Hopefully start dominating again. Got a little medicine cabinet there with a place for some toothbrush holders. Got a sink with a little bit of storage and access to your plumbing there beneath. And then your gas heater, your electric water heater, and then your water pump, and then along with all your tank fills so you can see how full those are. So you just kind of click it and hold it down, you know, and you're good to go to check the levels. So that brings us back inside, give you a little view here. Forgot to tell you, this is a little clicker light, and also looks pretty darn fancy, pretty snazzy. Good storage right up here as well. So just they kind of snuck in a little bit of extra there instead of using it as a blank wall, you know, with some wasted space. I enjoy how they put that there. But you get 2 outlets, 2 USBs. This is going to be your control system, you know, for your music. So zone 1 and 2, that's inside and outside. And then you have, you know, your HDMI, your USB, your aux cord, all that good stuff all in one place. Easy to use, pretty self-explanatory. Solar charge controller to let you know that the solar panels are working. And the solar panels up top are expandable as well. So if you want to get more solar, you can add up to an extra 200 watts of solar, which is nice. They kind of fit in, you know, like little Lego pieces. Thermostat there for the Furrion system. Awning, slide, LED lights, porch light, interior light. All the controls are right there on that one little docking station, you know, and you're good to go. That brings us into the bedroom, which kind of has the, you know, the barnwood looking style door slides in and out. Queen size bed, both left and right. You're going to have 2 drawers, some overhead storage, and then these right there are going to be more for like your hanging items. You know, put up a couple hoodies, couple pair of jeans, you know, you're good to go. And then behind on both sides as well, you got a little nook, you got a little cup holder, and then you have a little circular disc that's a hole cut out. So that way behind here, you know, you can use your plug-ins or anything like that. If you need to plug in like a CPAP machine, you can run the cord, you know, all the way through. You know, so that's nice that they thought about that. You also have a window over here that doubles up as an emergency exit, so pull, push, and pop. You can get out in a hurry. TV backer right up against this wall, so you can put a bracket for a TV. I don't know how else to say that. And then you got your appropriate plug-ins. So you got your outlets, you know, and your cable. All right, guys, I know that was a quickie today, but again, this is the Surveyor Legend 2023 Surveyor Legend 276 BHLE. Now I'll go around the outside, kind of show you where things are, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope you guys consider hitting that like and subscribe-a-rooney button for me. So right here in between the 2 entrances, just to the left of the door, this is where your outside kitchen is going to be. So you got your Everchill refrigerator. Definitely fit in a 24-pack of apple juices in that bad boy. You know, absolutely no problem. And then right down here, this is actually going to come with a griddle, and it fits right in there. So it slides out. You got your LP Quick Connect there underneath, so that way you can plug it in, you know, get the LP power to it. and you're good to go. Plus it makes it nice and compact just to put away. You have a spray port right there for some water. And then of course you have your solid entry steps, which are going to be a little bit sturdier, than your back steps. So maybe in some bad weather, if it's sleeting out, something like that, that is a nice feature to have. You can also fold them up and put inside your door. Really nice size awning. I'm going to guess probably around 20 feet. But again, down in the description of this video, I will have the awning size, down there, so that way you don't have to guess about it. Those little blue pucks right there, those are going to be your marine grade outside speakers. You don't have to worry about any water getting in. That's what they're built for. It's for a travel trailer. We know you're going to be out driving in the rain. Tire pressure monitoring system is going to be new to 2023, and since they put them on, we had the rep here the other day. They said blowout calls from the manufacturer have gone down 85%, so that's pretty darn incredible. That's telling me that maybe a lot of time it might be user error. So you have this tire pressure monitoring system, and it comes with a screen. It'll beep and yell at you when the tire is filled up too much, too little, if you're going too fast and they're heating up, or air is kind of spitting out. So that's a really nice safety feature to have, and one that is now coming standard with the 2023. A couple outlets, cable satellite hookup, and then your black tank flush. If you're not familiar with your black tank flush, that's basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Help knock out all the TP and anything else that might be building up. So that way you don't have a bad day. It just makes life a little bit easier for you, a little bit cleaner. They are using the manual stabilizing jacks, which, I hear people all the time just from selling them that they always want the power stabilizing jacks. It is an option, so you can get it. You can get it added on. But the manual stabilizing jacks, the scissor jacks, are actually more of a lifting jack. They are going to be a little bit more heavy duty. They're a little bit sturdier. So I suggest, buying yourself a drill bit and just zipping them on down, kind of moving on with your life a little bit on that one. That is a nice feature to have still, but you can get power if you would like. It's got a bumper with a spare tire. And you're also going to notice you do have the prep for a rear observation camera, $550. You can suction cup it right onto your windshield, so that way when you're driving down the road, you can see what's going on behind you. This is the outside looking in, of that kind of half door right there. But that's all the storage space that you get down here from this perspective. So pretty darn cool. You have a ladder with a 250-pound maximum capacity, or I would be climbing up there. But unfortunately, your boy's a little bit too round for that one. But you have a fully walkable roof, so that way you can check your slides, check your seals, do all that good stuff. The main culprit to leaks inside of a slide is when like a tree branch or pine needles or something like that lands on top of it, and you close that slide up and it crunches in that seal and you never even knew, leaving a little gap. That's why this customer added on the slide topper, and I'm happy that they did. It's definitely a money saver. It's a time saver. It stops you from worrying, trip in and trip out. So essentially, it's that piece of canvas right there. So if anything falls on it, it just closes, it just rolls right off the top. So really nice feature to have, especially for the longevity and taking care of your camper. Little storage there. This is where you're going to plug in your 30 amp connection and your city water. Underneath here, you have your sewer outlet connection and your waste holding tank. Underbelly on this is going to be fully heated and enclosed. A little nicer, more high-end feature there on the Surveyor than a lot of these travel trailers. Cable and satellite hookup. Back end of the hot water heater and your fresh water connection. And then back end of the pass-through storage. And you're also going to see the Surveyor is welded at all points, which is nice. Just goes off to the to the framework, which is all aluminum. Power tongue jack, battery disconnect, and then this is going to be the tire pressure monitoring system sensor. But all right, guys, I know that was kind of in and out, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is the 2023 Surveyor Legend 276 BHLE. My name is Hunter. Have a good night. See ya.